Hey, what's going on, Knife Fam? How we doing out there? So got a unboxing here for you today. A little different than my usual. I actually already opened this out of the box it shipped in. I did a video on it already, and I didn't like how it turned out. So number two here. But this is a QSP knife we won, as you can see. I won this in a giveaway on Instagram. They just did not too long ago. So like I said, I was lucky enough to be chosen. So thank you to QSP for putting on that giveaway. Really appreciate it. So we'll go ahead and jump right into everything here. So we'll show you here. This is the Grebe-T, the Tonto. So this has the 14C blade and the jade handles, the G10. So this is the budget Grebe. They do make one, I believe, with S35. This is the more budget one. So we'll go ahead and crack her open here. So as per usual with QSP, you get your two stickers. My favorite saying, have a knife day. So that's always cool. You get your spec card. So you've got a 3-inch blade, 4 1/4 handle. We'll let everybody take a look at that. And we'll get to the knife here. So this is my first experience with a QSP button lock. I know they've just recently started doing button locks, so I've been fairly interested to get my hands on one. Like you said, I was very excited to have won this giveaway. So we'll take a look at the overall knife itself. Of course, your usual QSP pivot. I love how they do their pivots. You've got your filler tab here. So it is right or left-handed, tip up only. T6 and T8 hardware, typical for just about any knife. You do have inset pocket clip. Screws aren't flat, but they're pretty close. Pretty stiff pocket clip, but the G10 doesn't have too much grip, so it should slide in and out okay. Does have some texture on it. It's not the more smooth G10, it's more textured. So we'll go ahead and flip her open here, take a look at the blade. So first off, the action is probably one of the better button locks I've dealt with. Just how, I don't know how if they've done something different with their design of the button lock, or if they've changed things or what, but it really feels like an actual detent. So again, just as usual with unboxings, forgive any background noise. But yeah, so I really enjoy the button here. It seems like it's got good tension on the button. It's not like a super easy press. There's no button stick or anything like that. It's got a really good positive feel to it. More of a hydraulic action almost. It's again, it's very interesting. The button definitely sticks out though. You do have it does stick up. Proud of the liners, especially when it's open. Jimping could be better on the flipper. So this part right here is just super smooth, but since it does kick up a little bit there, it does grab the finger okay. It's just not the best in the world. Pretty decent jimping again on the top, but again, it's just more smoothed over than it is anything, so it's not super functional, but it does, it does okay. No real sharpening choil, so sharpening is going to be, it's going to be a bit of a bear getting around that thumb stud, but again, not the end of the world. overall, I really like the knife. I think it's going to be a good one. You know, I just really like the action. I've tried to reverse flick it. I cannot. The quote unquote detent, even though button locks don't really have a detent, the detent is a little too tight, and there's not quite enough access to the thumb stud on the reverse side. Actually, there's really not enough access to thumb studs in general, but you do have, because it's more of an up, so you can see here. So you kind of have to get there because there's no cutouts or anything like that for the studs. So getting to them, it's just more of you just gotta dig the meat of your thumb in there and get to it. Again, the grind looks really good, very even, which I was pretty surprised with. Or not surprised, but happy to see. I'm not surprised by QSP quality. Their knives are always really good, especially for the money. I apologize, I don't know the price of this offhand. I didn't look it up. If I know, QSP is probably in that $50 range, give or take $10. It's definitely a budget knife. But then again, if you want the more premium version, you can get them. So again, that's another great thing about QSP. They offer, multiple categories for every knife. Even their, the Penguin, which is kind of their trademark knife, you can get it for as low as $30 and all the way up to $200 for XL Premium. So, so everybody, I do appreciate you guys watching. We'll have some more videos coming, and just kind of stay tuned for what's to come. We've got some great things coming up on the channel, and as always, people, I appreciate you. Have a nice day. Take care.